trademark. Okay, so I already discussed what is the specialty of a trademark. What is the specialty of a trademark? That it will show, it is a protection is for sign. Trademark and GI protection is for sign. Okay, so a sign which helps the customer to distinguish the goods or services. See, trademark is for goods as well as for services. For goods we call it as trademark, for services we call it as service mark. Okay, to distinguish one's enterprise goods or services from other enterprise goods or services. That is the purpose of this particular sign. So normally, I told you for copyright, what is the term? How long you can use that right? Minimum 50 years, minimum 50 years. It is not 50 years, minimum 50 years after the death of the author. So here trademark is 10 year, but remember it is not 10 year, renewable 10 year. License will be given for 10 year, after 10 year you have to renew it. You have to renew it so that you can indefinitely continue, but you have to renew it. So it can be renewed indefinitely. It can be renewed indefinitely. So what are the different types of this? This is another thing. Okay, they can ask you. Okay, what all comes under trademark? You only know sign. So what all comes under these distinct sign? For example, a word, a combination of word, letters, numerals can constitute a trademark. Not only that. It may also consist of drawings, symbols, three-dimensional features such as shape and packaging of goods. That also can be a trademark sign. And so not only visible signs, even non-visible signs like sounds or fragrances or color shades can be used as trademark. So trademarks can be anything. It can be visible sign as well as non-visible signs like sounds or fragrances. So keep this in mind. Okay, but all these have one feature, that it distinguishes the product of one enterprise or one company from another company. That is the main purpose of trademark. Now another important point I want to convey, and which is not there in the material, please note down, is that trademark can be licensed. Trademark can be licensed. Trademark, patent, copyright, all can be licensed. What is the meaning of license or licensing? In intellectual property, now try to understand, as the author or as the owner of the intellectual property, I can give the right, my right, intellectual property right, or I can sell my intellectual property right to someone else. That is what is called as licensing. For example, I have a product, means my product, which I am selling in India. I want to sell in America, but I don't have the interest or I don't have the capacity to sell the same product in America. So in that case, what I can do is that I can give my right, company right, to sell the same product in US to some other person or company, whereby on each sale which they make in US, I will get a profit. So I can give my licensing right, I am giving a selling right of my product by using the same trademark sign in US to someone else or to some company. That is what is called as licensing. Licensing means my right, my intellectual property right, it can be anything, mainly patent, trademark, not GI, GI can't be given, I will tell you why. Even copyright, etc. can be licensed to someone else. So trademark can be licensed. But the trademark owner will tell that you have to follow these standards when you sell my product, because I don't want to compromise with my quality. Okay, it will affect my brand name. You can sell it as a franchisee, but on these standards. Okay, so that point you keep in mind regarding trademark. Now coming back to GI. So what is the common thing about trademark and GI? They are protection given to distinctive signs, not sign. They are distinctive signs. They are distinctive, and that distinctive is their feature. Now, trademark can be given to product or services, but GI can be given only to goods or products, not to services. So GI, geographical indication, is only, or it is a sign used on products, not on So keyword, it is a sign used on products. What type of products? Products which have originated from a specific geographical region. Why? Because their quality and reputation is due to that origin, geographical origin. Okay, now what I have done is that in your speed economy group, I have shared a PDF where the different geographical goods indicate GI goods, which the GI registry. What is GI registry? It is the office which give recognition for the GI products. Okay, so they will look into many formalities before giving the GI tag. We call it as, if a new product gets GI tag, it has many benefits. It has many benefits. Okay, its value will increase, its export potential will increase, etc. And in the last few months or in the last 1 year, many products got GI tag. So because of that, you will get a question on GI. Okay, so be very clear. What you need to do is that please quickly go through the different around 343 products are there. No need to remember all the products. Just read it and forget. Read it and forget, because once you gone through it, and mainly just focus more on the last 1 year product which got GI tag. Just have an idea what all product got recently GI tag. Okay. In case UPSC have already asked, they have given you few products and asked that which of these have got GI tag. So in that case, if you are just going through it, it will help you to eliminate, or it will help you to identify that this is, I have gone through once, so I know that this product is having a GI tag. It will help you. Okay, so that please do that. So what is the specialty of GI? Now keep this in mind. Okay, in the case of copyright is an individual right, right? Copyright is a right belonging to that individual. Trademark, it's either an individual right or a company right. Trademark is a company right or an individual right. But GI is not an individual right. Why? That right belongs to the people in that geographical region. So GI is a community right. The people, the community, or the people who are living in that geography. See, anyone in the Darjeeling, any farmer in the Darjeeling area can claim his tea as Darjeeling tea. But only thing what the organization, see, there will be a cooperative body on behalf of all these, on the behalf of community. A cooperative will be representing them. A cooperative body consisting all these people will be representing them to GI registry to get GI tag. So this cooperative body will ask all the members to follow the standards because it has got GI tag. So GI is not an individual or a company right. GI is a community right. It's a very important point to be noted down. Okay. So it gives the right to use the indication. GI will prevent so that a third party who does not belong to that geographical region, or a third party who does not conform to this standard set by their representative or cooperative organization, they can't use this sign. So GI can't be used by the third party. Third party includes people not belonging to that region, as well as even if people belong to that region and they are not following the standard set by them, they cannot use the sign. So keep who can use the sign. First and most important thing is that it can be used only by the people who are from that particular region, because that product belongs to that particular region. So it is a community right. And they have to follow the standards set while applying for the GI tag. Okay. So they are registered as collective. And certification marks are generally protected for renewable 10-year period. Like in the case of GI, here also it is renewable 10-year period. GI is for renewable 10-year period. Okay. And it protects GI, especially the producers in the geographical region defined and who comply with the specific. We discussed it. Okay. And Indian government, in order to enforce the GI or in order to prevent misuse of GI, have come up with the law, what is called as Geographical Indication of Goods Registration and Protection Act. And this law we have enacted in 1999 to comply with the TRIPS agreement of WTO, TRIPS agreement of WTO. Now this was a Times of India article where recently erode manjal, okay, it's a agricultural product. Just I think in February or in January, erode manjal got GI tag. Okay, so one interesting thing is that what is GI rights, all these things, it's there in your material. But this thing is not there in your material. Please, you can add to this the benefits of a particular product getting GI tag. One is it will give them better pricing compared to other product, other non-GI product. It will boost the exporter, because since not because of price, because of the GI tag gives them a customer in the foreign country knows that this product is a genuine product. Increases trust on product quality. These are the benefits. Increase trust on the product quality. So it is a work for you that after reading the material, what you need to do? That you have to just go through all the newspaper, means after reading the study material, you have to read all the newspaper articles which are shared in your speed economy for you to answer the 2019 prelims GI question. I don't know what question they will ask, but they will ask a question on GI. So, and very important thing, okay, which all, see, one thing we know that GI is being given only for goods, not for services. So what all goods they are included? The goods included are agricultural products, industrial or manufactured products, food stuff, wine and spirit drinks, handicrafts, natural products also. So there are natural products, manufactured products, agricultural products, wines and spirit drinks. So most of the wines and spirit drinks are not from India, outside the country. So there are, in our 343 items which is registered in India, don't think that all are from Indian products. All are from geographical region of India, no. Many, just read the list, you will enjoy it, read the list. And there was one news also, 2 Latin American country is fighting because for Peruvian drinks have been given GI tag. So maybe that might be a question. They will say that only Indian products can be registered in GI registry of India. That's a wrong thing. Okay, so they have given, so Peru and Chile is fighting for that particular drink. So go through it, that news articles, I will not. So presently there are, after this GI law, when this law was enacted, 1999, year is very important, okay. Normally years are not important, but in this case, GI, this law is important because 2 times this question was asked from GI law. So actually from April 2004 onwards. So if you take the GI registry from 2004 onwards, for the first time, the first item was a present GI tag was given was for Darjeeling tea, that was in 2004. From April 2004 till 19, that is 15, in this 15 years gap, around 343 items got GI tag in India. Now try to understand that GI tag is given either for the word is mainly that a name will be given. GI tag has been given, I told you that sign. GI tag, the protection is for the sign. That sign can be a word can be that place, or you can also see, you can register the product, you can register GI protection for the word as well as for the logo. Many of the products are protected only for the word, but there are some products, many products like Darjeeling tea where word and logo have been, that sign have been protected. Okay. So the first GI in India is Darjeeling tea, which is an agricultural product. The second product is from Kerala, and handicraft. See, handicraft is also protected, which is Aranmula Kannadi. Okay, so Aranmula is the place. Then the first manufactured product, Mysore Agarbatti, Mysore. Then first food stuff in India which got GI tag, Peda, Dharwad Peda. The first, we can say wine and spirit drinks, I think it's not first, but I'm just giving an example. From UK, Scotch whiskey. And then there are only 2 natural products in our thing, 2 natural, nature wise, okay. They are marble, Makrana marble and Chunar Balua Pattar. It's a stone. Okay, these are the 2 natural products. So these are, it's not there in your material, it is there in that. You can just, if you want, you can write down or you can take a photo. Okay, that's not that important, just have an idea what all things are there, okay. Now the questions, we will see the questions. See the 2018, see how good UPSC is. See what a simple type. See, some students were started asking me, sir, why you are asking simple question from economy? I am not asking simple question, I am asking what's UPSC standard question. I cannot give you a tough question which UPSC is not asking. Simple is because I have taught you the concept. Otherwise it is a difficult question. See the 2018 question. India, 2018 prelims question. India enacted the GI goods, see name itself is saying GI, Geographic Indication of Goods, Registration and Protection Act 1999 in order to comply with the obligations to TRIPS agreement. It is not mentioned TRIPS agreement, obligations to WTO. Now see the 2015 question. So this is actually, if such type of question is being asked, just one reading and giving importance to the last 1 year items which have been given GI tag. Last, so Erode Manjal, you know, Erode Manjal has been given just recently only, see like that. And one sari from Tamil Nadu, so just maybe they will be giving different saris and they'll ask you which of these saris is having, already you know this Banaras sari is having, but actually that recently in January 2019 one sari, I forget the name, you read it, okay, that's, I don't remember the facts, but after seeing the sari I can identify this has got GI tag. This is the way I do it, you also do the same thing, don't mug up the fact, read once and forget. So anyway, maybe like this, they will give you 10 saris, 5 or 4 or 3 saris they will give you and they'll ask you that which of saris have got. So some students will be having that who are fond of saris, they'll be knowing, I know this is having GI tag. Okay, anyway, Banaras saris is already having GI tag. This is a food product which have not got GI tag. 2 is not a GI tag. 3 is Tirupati Laddu, you know that's food stuff, it is there. 1 and 3 is the answer. 2015 question. So if such type of question, since UPSC have asked question like this, just make a glimpse of it, especially the last 18, 19 items which have got GI tag, 18, 19 items, GI tag. Difference between, so this is another question. Another question UPSC have asked in relation to, we already know, we have already discussed every important difference between GI and trademark, but what is the similarity? Similarity is given to, the protection is given to sign, okay. So difference is that GI, you know that the good is originating from a particular geographical origin. Trademark shows that they are originating from a particular company, it can be goods or services. Trademark can be any type of signs, arbitrary sign or fanciful sign, named, but in GI it is basically the name of a geographical area, we discussed it. Trademark can be assigned to anyone or licensed to anyone, but since GI is a community right, it can't be given to anyone. So GI may be used by any person in the area of origin, but who produces the goods according to specific standard. Link with the place of origin cannot, so because of the link, GI cannot be assigned or licensed to someone outside the place. So please go and read the material, already we discussed it. Now we will solve the question. It's a very good question. Write down, very important. This question you write down, very important. See again, see actually is this the question which was asked in 2018? Read the question. In order to comply with the TRIPS agreement, India enacted the GI Act. This was the question, this line was the question in 2018. But you should know TRIPS agreement belongs to WTO. Obviously you will know it. So the difference or differences between trademark and GI are, trademark is an individual or a company's right, whereas GI is a community right. Is it correct? Yes. Trademark can be licensed, whereas a GI cannot be licensed. Yes. Trademark is assigned to the manufactured goods, whereas GI is assigned to agricultural goods or products and handicrafts only. Is it correct? No. Many things. GI has been given to agricultural, even manufactured goods, natural goods, foodstuffs, wines and drinks. So third is wrong. So answer comes as A. Sorry, B, 1 and 2, B, 1 and 2.